Okay, so let's start. So our lesson is about trigonometric integrals. So in trigonometric integrals class, we are going to familiarize ourselves with the following identities. So these following trigonometric identities is used in evaluation of trigonometric integrals. So we will start with sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1 up to the 12th identity 1 plus minus sine x is equal to 1 plus minus cosine pi over 2 minus x. So I need you to memorize this one. You have to write this on your notebook or in your index card. So we are going to use this one to simplify the integration of trigonometric integrals. And next, we have the two special substitution rules for integral of sine x raised to m times cosine x raised to n dx. If m is odd, substitute cosine x as u. And if n is odd, substitute sine x as u. And for the integral of tan x raised to m and secant x raised to n dx, if n is even, use tan x as u. And if m is even, use secant x as u. So those are the two special substitution rules. Okay, so let's have some examples. So first example, we have sine squared x dx. So from the trigonometric integral identities, from the trigonometric identities class, from the trigonometric identities, we have number 4. Anong number 4 class? That sine squared x is equal to 1/2 it is equal to 1/2 1 minus cosine 2x. So, magiging, separate natin, 1/2 dx minus integral of 1/2 cosine 2x dx. So, ito, integral of 1/2 dx is equal to 1/2 x minus 1/2. Anong integral ng cosine 2x? That is sine 2x over 2 plus c. So, 1/2 x, 1/2 times 1/2, it becomes 1/4 sine 2x plus c. So, yan yung answer. Integral of sine squared x dx using trigonometric integral. Okay? So, what if level up natin? Sine cube x dx naman tayo. So, ang gagawin natin dito ay subukan nating paghiwalayin. Gawin nating sine squared x sine x dx. And that would be equal to 1 minus cosine squared x sine x dx. And magiging siya? Magiging integral of sine x dx minus integral of cosine squared x sine x dx. Okay? Okay, so ang gagawin natin, ano yung rule natin dun sa two special substitution rules class? If, asan ang add? Ang add is sine. If m is odd, substitute u as cosine x. So, gagawin natin u as cosine x dito. If u is equal to cosine x, ano yung du natin? If u is equal to cosine x, our du is equal to negative sine x dx. Tama? Okay, so, i-separate natin yan. Cosine squared x sine x dx. Ang u natin is u squared. Ano ang dx natin? Du over negative sine x. U sine x times du, that is negative sine x. Cancel yung sine x. May iwan integral of u squared du. Tama? So, ang integral of u squared du is equal to u raised to 3 over 3, which is u natin is cosine x. So, cosine x cubed over 3. So, balik tayo dun sa main natin. Integral of sine x cubed dx is equal to sine x cubed dx is equal to integral of sine x dx. Ano ang integral ng sine x dx? That is negative cosine x minus so magiging negative pala yan. So this is negative. Ano na? Integral of sine x cubed dx is equal to integral of sine x dx, that is cosine cosine x minus cosine cube x. Negative times negative, positive plus c. So, yan yung ating final answer. Okay. So, how about class if ganito naman? Cosine x. How about if cosine x raised to 5 dx? So, ang gagawin natin, separate natin na cosine raised to 4 x times cosine x dx. Okay, so, cosine raised to 4, that is equal to what? Cosine squared x is square cosine x dx. That is equal to what? 1 minus sine squared x sine squared x squared cosine x dx. Okay, so, ano tong kakalabasan niya? That will be equal to 1 minus sine squared x plus sine squared x to sine squared x plus sine raised to 4x cosine x dx. Okay, so magiging ano siya? Integral of cosine x dx minus integral of, labas natin yung 2, sine squared x cosine x dx plus integral of sine raised to 4x cosine x dx. Okay, so, integral of Anong integral ng cosine x? Integral of cosine x dx is sine x minus. Okay, sa part naman na to, so we are going to integrate it separately, class. Integral of sine squared x cosine x dx. Ano yung sa substitution rule, class? If, asan ang add? If n is add, we are going to use u as sine x. So we are going to use u as sine x. So, ano ang du ng sine x? It is cosine x dx. It is cosine x dx. So, ang dx is equal to du over cosine x. So, u squared cosine x du over cosine x cancel, magiging u squared du, it will become u raised to 3 over 3 na ang u ay sine x, so sine x raised to 3 over 3. Tama? Okay, so ano naman yung isa? The integral of sine, so integral of sine raised to 4x cosine x dx. So since cosine yung integral, u is sa cosine yung may add, u is equal to sine x, du is equal to cosine x dx, and dx is equal to du over cosine x. Then substitute u raised to 4 cosine x times ang dx natin, du over cosine x, cancel yan, magiging integral of u raised to 4 du, that is u raised to 5 over 5, that is sine raised to 5x over 5. Okay, so we are going to substitute now. Ano na yung main formula natin kanina? Cosine raised to 5 cosine x raised to 5 dx is equal to integral of cosine x. Kopya ko lang yung kanina. Minus 2 sine squared x cosine x dx plus integral of sine raised to 4 x cosine x dx. Okay, so integral ng cosine x dx is sine x minus 2. Ano yung value nito kanina? It is sine cube x. Sine cube x over 3 plus ito naman ay sine x raised to 5 over 5 plus c. So if we're going to write that, it will become cosine x raised to 5 dx is equal to sine x minus 2/3 of sine x raised to 3 plus 1/5 of sine x raised to 5 plus the arbitrary constant.